Mother's Day, everyone. And today I have a very special recipe for you. And it's being requested by my friend. And it is the tea jelly from my restaurant, the garden. If you've been there, you know how good it tastes. So it's super delicious, and I'm sure you'll like it. So let's get right into it. Okay, to start off, and I will go over all the ingredients you need. And as you can see, there are not many. All you need is 3 simple ingredients, okay? First of all, tea leaves, konjac jelly powder, and sugar. That's all you need. And of course, if you've been to my restaurant, you know there are 3 different variations of the jelly. The number of the grams and the number of ingredients varies, depends on what kind of jelly you are making. So my version is the black tea, but you can of course there's green tea and there's also coffee flavor. So I'll put just on the screen. You'll see the exact number that you need for each different variations. And the only thing I want to add is if you're making the green tea version, you also need the 4th ingredient, the plum powder right here. The plum powder right here. You just add a little bit to it, and of course the number will be there on the screen. Okay, so the first step that you need to do, I'm making the black tea version. Okay, so of course you want to make a black tea jelly, you need to make black tea first. So first of all, add you need some hot water. You need actually a little bit more than 1 liter because we need exactly 1 liter of hot water. So put a little bit more and then just let it cook. And okay, once the water is boiled, see, perfect timing. And first of all, you need another container like this. Just grab anything that can hold up to 1 liter of hot water and put your leaves in, tea leaves in, and then add 1 liter of hot water. Okay, so just pour in. And then just take a little spoon. Okay, give a little stir. That's good. And then the last thing you need to do before is set your timer. So I'm just going to set it's 10 minutes. Okay, just set it for 10 minutes. Okay, while the tea is brewing, so we need to make we can use the time to make the next step. Okay. And the first thing you need is 1 liter of cold water. You can use tap water, but I prefer using my purified water. Just put it in some kind of pot, okay? And the second, just add the rest 2 ingredients in, okay? The konjac powder, you can add it in. Give a little stir. Wow. And then just add the sugar in. And then of course, add sugar in. And then just mix it well, okay? In the cold water, you can take the egg beater, whatever, just make sure you mix really well with the water. And we can move on to the next step. Okay, after 10 minutes, when the tea is finished brewing, and of course, after you mix well with the konjac powder and the sugar, so first of all you need a strainer, okay? You need to strain your tea out. We just need the tea part. We don't need the leaves, okay? So just go like this. Mix it together, okay, all together. And then of course take a egg beater and just stir a little bit more, and then now you can turn on the heat. Okay, so all we need to do is just keep cooking until it brings to a boil. So after you brought the liquid to the boil, a lot of bubble will form like this. Okay, so just be careful and turn down your heat and let it have simmer, like a little bit of boil for like another 2-3 minutes. And we are ready to put it into some containers. So after you boil for another 3 minutes or so, you can see the bubbles start to disappear. Just give a little final quick stir. And then now you need to turn off the heat, okay? Make sure you turn off the heat now. And lastly is you need to transfer the liquid into some kind of container. And in my restaurant, we use this styrofoam cupcake thing, okay? So relatively quick, I just take a spoon and put in the cupcake holder. And then there's one more thing is if you don't have this container, you can use your muffin. Do you know the muffin baker, the muffin the tray? Or you can use like just take a bowl. If you have just a bowl like this, take a bowl and just fill it. Or you can take a big tray, a plate that have some depth, right? You can just put it in, and afterwards, when you form Jell-O, you can take it out and cut it into cubes or whatever shape that you like, okay? But just my restaurant, I'm just showing you how my restaurant did it, and we just use this. Okay, after you transfer all the liquid in any kind of container that you have available at your house, like this, and you can first, next thing is let it cool for a little bit, okay? And then you can put it in the refrigerator after. It only took it's not very long. Like you can leave out here for like 10 minutes. It should be cool enough. And once you put it in the fridge, you probably another 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. I'm sure the jelly will start forming like a solid form, and then you can start eating them if you want. But a little bit longer. If you leave a couple hours in the fridge, it tastes it's cooler, and then it will taste more refreshing.